Hello everyone, welcome to your Tuesday workout. Today is going to be full on body weight and bands. There's no weights required today, so all you need to bring today is yourself. We're going to be using a lot of body weight exercises, some band stuff, and the other thing we'll use is the booty band here. So this one it'll go around your legs wherever you like it. And like I said, like I said before, these ones I got from Jed North. It's about just over 20 bucks for a pack of 3 of them. They come in 3 different sizes with different stretch. And these ones I just grabbed on Amazon. They're about 10 bucks a band. So that's all you need today. Feel free to do everything body weight modified if you don't have bands. That's absolutely okay. And remember to always go at your own pace. Let me just grab my timer. Here we go. And we will get started. So today's warm-up is going to be a little bit different than from previous. We're going to go with a Tabata style of warm-up. So we're going to go right into that 20 seconds of work and 10 seconds of rest. They'll all just be a little bit slower paced, so, or easier movements, we'll say, just to get the body nice and warm. So we've got 16. Yes, I said 16 exercises to run through for our warm-up, and that should just get us nice and warm for our main sets. So we'll get started there. As soon as that timer goes, we're going to start with thrusters. So step into your band, get ready to go. Grabbing your band up at the shoulders, squatting down, elbows to knees, reaching up, and then give yourself that nice spread at the top, and come back down, squat. And thruster, and that nice spread at the top. So we're not counting today. All right, our next one will be that V press. So we bring in the elbow down to your side and back up, and then alternate to the other side. And we're going to repeat this. So our next set will be the exact same thing. We've had a lot of water today. Stay hydrated. Water is important. Food's also important. Probably shouldn't have eaten a bunch of nuts before I came in here to do this. But we're gonna do it. So we're gonna do that one again. That V press. Hands up overhead. If you want to go a little bit more exaggerated, feel free. More of a full-on arm raise. Alright, so the next one is going to be that overhead band squat. So keeping the hands up overhead, we'll be just squatting down and coming back up. And squat down, coming back up, squat down, back up. I did close the door. Hopefully those sneaky dogs don't visit us again today. Good. All right, our next one, we're going to step into the booty band. And we're going to do some side steps. You can do side steps in the long band as well, if you don't have the booty band. We're just going to step side to side. I can hear those sneaky dogs about to landing. Alright, so our next one, we're going to stay in the booty band. We're going to do Dudley found his way down. We're going to do a monster walk. So you're going to squat down, and staying in that squat, just walk yourself forward, and then walk yourself back. You sneaky bugger. So just staying in that partial squat as you walk yourself forward and back. All right, our next one is a reverse lunge, reverse fly. So you're going to have that band just outstretched in front of you, and as you step back, just pull the band apart and alternate from left to right, or right to left, however you started. So our next one, we will do a forward lunge and chest fly. So as you come into a forward lunge, just bring the arms out in front and step back and alternate. I'm losing my balance because I'm paying attention to Dudley. I don't know what he's looking on the floor. Probably nothing good. Good. Our next one is going to be a hand walk, so you can put the band away, or at least down. Step to the back of your mat, squat it down, walk it out, and come back. Squat down, walk it out, walk it back, and stand. Squat down, walk it out, walk it back, and stand. And one more. And walk it back. Good. So our next one, we've got wide mountain climbers. So we're going to take them slow. Just staying in a plank position. You're going to bring your right foot outside the right hand, send it back, left foot outside the left hand, bring it back. And then just alternate side to side. Good. Probably staying down here. Yeah, we are going to reverse push-ups. So if you don't remember those from previous weeks, you're sending your hips back, lower down to a push-up, push back up, and send it back. Come forward, push up, push, and then back. Good. All right, our next one will be just shoulder taps. So you can do this from your knees if you need to, or from your toes. We're just going to alternate hand to shoulder from side to side. Good. Our next one is going to be plank push-ups. So again, if you remember those from previous weeks, we will not be doing the crossover sits right now, but you just drop down to the forearm and push back up, and then switch sides and push back up. Good. We're going into staggered push-ups. We haven't done these yet. So staggered push-up, you're just staggering the arms. So you're offsetting them and going from side to side. You can do these from your knees if you need to, if you want to. And start on your feet. Drop to your knees if you need to. All right. And from here, hip drops. So this will be in a forearm plank, and you're just dropping your hips from side to side. And our last one is band bridges. So you're just going to slip these on your feet real quick. Pull the band up over the thighs. We're going to just go for reps here because we're already running short on time. Because that timer is going to go. So just make sure that band is wrapped around the middle of your shoe. We're going to go for 10. You might need to just adjust the band here. And you're just going to press the hips up and come back down. So we'll go for reps here. We'll go for 10. 1, that's 2. That's 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Good. Hold it there for a sec. And bring it down. Good. All right, grab a drink. And then we will get into our first round of work. Because that wasn't really work. All right. Move that out of the way. So we're going to continue with our Tabata. Just less cycles here. And we're going to go into more faster paced movements now in our second round. So now that our bodies are all nice and warm, I'm ready to work. We're going to put them right down to it. So let's get started here. First one's going to be a lateral shuffle and touchdown. You're just going to shuffle to the left, touchdown, shuffle to the right, and touchdown. 20 seconds. Shuffle. And then we're going to add to it and make it harder. If you have more space, you can always do a couple more shuffles in there. Our next one, we're going to build on that lateral shuffle. So once we come out to the left, drop down, half burpee, come up, shuffle to the right, drop down, half burpee. Left, down, right, down, left, half burpee, right, half burpee, left, right. All right, so enough of those. All right, alternating curtsy lunges. If you haven't done these yet with me, you're just dropping that back knee across, and we're alternating side to side. Just working those glutes real good there. Isolating them on this lunge. So we're going to add to that now. And we're just going to do a curtsy, reverse lunge, and high knee combination, all on that right leg. So you're stepping back with the left, come forward, step back, reverse, high knee, drop down, and curtsy, reverse, high knee. Make sure you're breathing through all these exercises. Breathing's very important. If you do not breathe, you will pass out. Please don't pass out. I'm going to do that again on the left. Curtsy, bring it back, reverse, high knee. Good. Curtsy, reverse, high knee. Curtsy, reverse, high knee. Breathe. One more. Good. All right. So now we got a drop squat and bodyweight snatch. So you're just going to drop down and jump up, arms up overhead. Down. Take it at your own pace. You can go at my pace. You can go slower. And you can 100% go faster if you want to. Just work within your limits. Whatever you're comfortable with. Okay. Our next is going to be foot jacks in the band. So grab that band back. If you don't have a band, just do foot jacks. And overhead. And hopping in and out with the feet only. It's like a half jumping jack. With some resistance. Alright, our next one, you guessed it, I bet, is the foot jack and press. So as we jump out, the arms come up overhead. It does. It's being a good boy today. You're going to be very excited with me, I'm sure, for the next one. We are moving straight into plyo lunges. If plyo lunges aren't something that you practice, just take alternating reverse lunges, or feel free to add that hop in. Good. All right. So we're going to slow it down a little bit now. You're welcome. With just some shoulder raises. So stand into that single band with one foot there. And you're just going to raise it up over the head, up to the side. And down. Coming up with control. And make sure you're not slingshotting down. And we're going to switch to the left for the next round. Try to remember how many reps you had there. And we're trying to repeat that on the left side. And all that breath. All those plyo lunges. So raising up overhead, coming down with control. Raising up, coming down with control. And then up and down. And we got one more for each side. We're going to do band front raises now, single arm. You can grab it this way in both hands, or you can grab it this way, whatever you choose. And it's just coming up and overhead. Make sure you're activating the back of the shoulder there and activating that full shoulder muscle so that you're not pinching anything there. If you need to release some of the band for less tension, feel free to do so. Find what is comfortable for you. If the band is too much, you can always use something that's like a soup can or something that's not so heavy to start with, just to give yourself a little bit more weight in your hand, but not so much that you're going to cause injury. And again, try and match the reps you had on the right side or the left, wherever you start. All right, grab a drink. It's a lot of work that round. A lot of cardio, a lot of jumping around. But I know you kept up. So our next round is going to be slower. We're going to that 40 on 20 seconds of rest. And we've got eight sets of exercises in there. So we have 4 exercises that we're going to repeat twice. So we have 8 total, which means 8 minutes of work. All right. So we're going to start with alternating T rotations and a push-up. So you can take it from your knees if you need to. You can alternate up here, come down in a push-up, or you can come up on your toes for the T and the push-up. And alternate. Good. Take these slow. We have a full 40 seconds here. You can take these push-ups nice and wide if you like. Or you can bring the hands in for the narrow, more chest and tricep focused push-up. Deadly. Good. All right. So our next one is deadlift. So we'll grab that band. We're gonna step onto the loops there. And grab that double band in the middle. And you're just going to come up, squeeze at the top, and then come back down. So a nice wide sumo stance deadlift. Most of your strength and pulling, you want to concentrate on using the back of the hamstrings and the glutes to pull, not your lower back. And the further apart your hands are here on the band, the more tension you'll have. If you don't have a band, you can always use weights here, or just your body weight. Maybe you have a small child you want to pick up. There we go. All right, that's our deadlift. So we're going now for floor punches. So you're going to take that band around your back like the chest fly, coming down into a plank. You can do this from your knees or your toes. If you have bad wrists, maybe stay on your knees here. And you're just going to bring the hand up to the ribs and back down to the floor. And we're just alternating side to side. You'll just have to adjust that band every once in a while because they move around on you. Keep breathing. Good. All right, now we've got our cross band high pulls. Every time you come stand here, we got dry hair on my back. All right, so high pulls, across your band, and you pull up to the shoulders, not past the shoulders. You're not coming up here, only as high as your arms would be parallel to the ground. I know you're wondering where my awesome outfit came from. It also came from Jed North. They have some wicked sales going on these days. So if you need new gym clothes, definitely check them out. So that's our first set. So we're going to repeat that one more time. So we're going back to the T rotation and push up. So again, take it from your knees if you need to, or try it from your toes. Or maybe do half and half. Maybe start on your toes and drop to your knees. Or maybe go the other way, make it harder at the end, I don't know. So T, and drop down, push up. Open up, T, and drop down. Open up, and drop down. Open up, drop down. Open up. Good. All right, so back to those deadlifts. Again, you're stepping in to the loops of the band. The further apart your feet, the better. We're doing this sumo style. And the further outstretched your hands are here, the more tension there'll be as you pull up on that band. And be sure when you pull up, you're squeezing in those glutes and really activating the back of those hamstrings as you pull yourself up. You never want to pull with your lower back. That's how you screw it up and have long-term back pain. So make sure when you pull, you're using all those muscles in your legs and glutes. Slight bend in your knees. Your quads should be nice and tight. Flex. Good. All right. Back to those floor punches now. Band goes around the back. Again, you can take this from your knees or from your toes. All right. Balance is definitely easier if you have a wider stance here with your feet. The closer your feet are together, the harder it is. Maybe play with that a little bit. If you find this too easy, bring your feet closer together. All right, back to that cross band high pull. I'm actually going to switch bands. Make it a little bit harder for myself here. Go to the black band. A little more tension, a little stiffer. All right, and pull. Drop it down and pull. Good. Again, go at your own pace. You can do this with light objects. A child, they might find it fun, I don't know. Be careful. I don't know that my dog would like it very much. So and last one. Good. All right, grab a drink. Oh, have an ad. Sorry about that. So we're going back to our Tabata for our final round. We have 14 exercises here. It means 7 minutes of work. I adjust my timer. 14. A little more water here. We're going to start with those band bridges. So feel free to get yourself into that banded bridge position from the beginning, where it was up over your thighs. Alright. So I'm not going to put the timer on until I'm set in there. So again, that goes around the feet, nice like that, and comes up over the thighs. Alright, so let's start that. And when the timer goes, you got 20 seconds for bridges. So you're really squeezing in those glutes as you lift up to the sky. We only have 20 seconds here, so feel free to choose whatever you pace, or whatever pace you like. You can go fast if you want, you can stay at the top and just pulse if you want, or you can just add the pulse between full lifts. Good. All right, come on out of that band, and we're going straight into chest press with the band. So we're staying in there a little bit. That comes back around, down onto our backs, and we're just going to press up with the band. Good. Just a nice chest press here. Good. We're going to repeat that, but this time we're going to add in a bit of abs here. So you can cross your feet here, you can keep them here, but as we press up, we're going to send those legs out and back in, knees to chest. Press forward, knees to chest. Press forward, and back. Oh, I definitely pulled an ab muscle yesterday in the gym. A little sore. I was slipped in my own sweat. So our next one is staying here. We got the reverse crunch or dead bug, if you want to call it. It's like a thruster on your back. So you're just extending out all your arms and legs, and coming back, chest, or knees to chest, elbows to knees, and extend. And we'll hold a reverse crunch. Good. All right, bird dogs. From a tabletop position now, you're going to extend opposite hand and opposite leg. So, and then when you bring it in, elbow to knee, and reach out. Elbow to knee, reach, and reach. Reach. Reach it out. Good. Switch it up, so left hand, right knee for the next round. Elbow knee, and extend. Good. All right, Alright, now we're going into those back extensions from the floor. You can keep your hands back if you like, or you can bring them forward, or you can just fold them up under your chin. We're just gently lifting shoulders and chest off the floor. Everything else stays flat. You're not lifting your feet. Your tops of your feet should be flush with the floor. Good. Our next one, we are going to do alternating Supermans. So now we will do opposite hand, opposite foot. And we're going to raise at the same time. So right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Good. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Good. Alright, so now we're going to those fire hydrants. If you want to use the booty band here, you can. But maybe right now we'll just stick with the movement. So you're keeping your back straight. You're not arching your back or twisting. You're just lifting that leg out to the side. Keeping your back as flat as possible. If you want to add the booty band, feel free. If this is something that you practice on a regular basis. If not, just stay here and just get used to that movement. We're going to switch to the left side. I miscounted, we should have 15 of these. So just concentrate on that left side, keeping your back flat, not twisting, not lifting that hip up. Good. So our next will be kickbacks. So staying in that kneeling position, we're just going to bring that knee forward and kick it back. Okay. Just a little bit of a lift there. Right side only. Good. Now we're going to switch to the left. And just lift it back, kick it back. And for the same kind of reps as you have on the right. Good. This next one is it's called a rainbow. So from here, you're just going to extend the back of your right foot back, take it out to the side, and then up, arch around to the left, bring it back over to the right, and around to the left, around to the right. And we're just arching back and forth, creating that nice little rainbow shape there with that back leg. Good. We got one more. Oh, I didn't miscount. Look at that. Ah. All right. We're good. We got one more. Left side. And we're going to go into our cool down. All right. Out to the left. Up and over. Arch it back. Rainbow. All right. Good. Good, all done. Just grab a drink and we'll get into our cool down. Nice short little cool down. Feel free to stick around and stretch afterwards. I'm just going to go through a few little exercises to help the body relax a little bit after the work we just put it through. I recommend staying here and stretching out a little bit more if you have the time. Just help reduce the risk of injury and also increase your flexibility for some of the movements that maybe you struggle with. So we're going to go into we're going to go 5 T rotations per side. So again, you can do this from your knee if you need to. I like to just bring one foot outside and extend the other foot back, if that's the way you're going to do it. And then if you want to do it from your toes, you're just going to plank, rolling out, and then opening up. We're going to go for 5 per side. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switching up, going to the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. So our next one, we're going to do knee to elbow kickbacks from or like a downward dog position. So sending the hips up to the sky. Bring that right knee forward to the knee. Come forward into plank, and then shoot it back up. And we're going to do 5 per side. That's 2. I'm counting mine. 3, 4, and 5. Good. Switch it up. Left foot up. Bring it forward. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. From here, we're going to go into those Cossack lunges. Those nice deep side lunge. Really open up. It's called Skandasana in yoga. So spread those feet wide apart. And then you're going to squat down or lunge down into the right. Lift the toes of the left foot up off the ground. And really stretch out that inner thigh. You can do this with hands off the ground. It's even better. Just working on balance, bringing your heel to the floor. I know for me, each side feels different. My left side is definitely tighter than my right. And it's harder for me to bring my heel down to the floor on this side. But I'm working on it. Good. And switch back. Good. Switch back to the left. And back to the right. And one more to the left. We're just going to put the hands down, step it back into a plank, and we're going to come into some wide mountain climbers. Very slow mountain climbers. Nice hip stretch here. Step it back, right foot, right hand. Step it back, the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Step it back, right foot to the inside of the right hand, and maybe from here, if it's in your flexibility, range of motion, maybe drop down to your forearms here, or stay on your palms if that's not accessible. Maybe use blocks if you're somewhere in between. Coming back up. Send the right foot back, bring the left foot forward, drop that right knee, come down on the forearms. Good. Coming back up here, and that is all I've got for you today. So thank you so much for joining me again this week. This is my 3rd week here of bringing these live workouts. I hope you're liking them. If there's anything you like or don't like, or if you want to see more of, feel free to just comment on the post. I will share these to my page so that you can always come back to them at any time. Or feel free to send me a DM with any suggestions or for any help or advice or anything like that. So thank you again for joining me. I hope you enjoy these as much as I do. I know I like doing them. They're nice, easy, well not easy workouts, but they're nice quick workouts that make you work really hard for a shorter amount of time, but they're very effective. So thank you again for joining me. I hope to see you again tomorrow for the free live yoga tomorrow.